Welcome back, coincidence theorists. Saturday, August 31st, 2019. And yet again, Texas, Saturday in a mass shooting. 28 days ago, I was calling for an important message. Disarm America. Enough with the mass shootings, enough with the guns. Leave us with the kitchen knives. And again, the same familiar patterns, shootings by the numbers, by the same old numbers. And of course, there's just one solution: to disarm America. Now, I just saw an update that they've gone from at least 10 people shot to at least 30 people shot. So we'll see if the number keeps on climbing. Here's the latest from Heavy.com, who within moments always knows every last detail about these stories. So let's just read a little bit of Heavy.com and then we'll break it down. Police in western Texas were searching for two shooters that had reportedly been firing at random victims in Oddessa and Midland. Isn't it strange how such passionate people about killing decide to target random strangers rather than, say the people who make tyranny over their lives? Interesting how it's always random. The Midland Police Department just reported via social media it has been confirmed that the active shooter was shot and killed at the Synergy in Oddessa. Would the Synergy be a movie theater? That's interesting. A shooter in a movie theater. What does this remind me of? Does this remind me of Lee Harvey Oswald and the JFK assassination? Because I swear to God, just yesterday I saw a headline about Sirhan being stabbed in prison, who was the assassin of Robert Kennedy, the brother of JFK. And of course, when Robert Kennedy was shot, he was calling to disarm America as well. A shooter in a theater. The Synergy. There is no active shooter at this time. All agencies are investigating reports of possible suspects. Here's their little tweet. One of the shooters has reportedly been apprehended at a movie theater. It is a movie theater in Midland, while a second remains at large. At the same time, police were also looking into reports of a shooting at the Home Depot. Little corporate advertising there. Walmart got dibs on the last one. Home Depot's turn. At the Home Depot in Oddessa as well. We all know how things can get feisty at the Home Depot. A police spokesperson for the Oddessa department first confirmed to Heavy over the phone that multiple people had been injured and did not immediately have information about fatalities. A Texas state trooper was among those injured. CNN is reporting that one victim has died. Police have since confirmed to CBS News that at least 30 people have been shot. 20 of them were shot in Oddessa, and another 10 of the injured occurred in Midland. Breaking. 30 people have been shot between Oddessa and Midland. There are two suspects on the loose in two separate vehicles. Watch, 5 hours from now, it'll be one skinny kid who weighs 112 pounds. As of 5:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday, per police. Okay. Two suspects in two vehicles. We'll see if the story changes. They typically do. Remember when 3 white men in military fatigues became a Middle Eastern married couple? One of my favorite all times. Maybe the new motto should be disarm the military. Disarm the police, disarm the military. I bet you if you did those two things, a lot of problems would just disappear overnight. Let's see. Okay. So I gotta see what they got him in a movie theater in Synergy. I just gotta see what it's all about. Synergy 10845. Isn't that the Gematria of Dealey Plaza. Dealey Plaza's 10845. Again, JFK assassinated in Texas. And Then the assassin caught in a movie theater. I think movie theater equals 66, like Order Out of Chaos, 183. Oddessa, Texas is 66 as well. Okay. I think they're going somewhere to history's past with that movie theater reference. In a way, all this stuff is kind of like a movie, isn't it? Made for TV. All right, so here we are. It's August 31st, 2019. It's a date with numerology of 78 and 51. And just to be clear, all of this is a coincidence because I'm into coincidence theory, as are you. But 78 and 51, mass shooting equals 51 and 78. Big deal, right? Midland, Texas, like how you'd write on envelopes 38, like death, like murder, like killing, like El Paso, Texas. Of course, you had the El Paso shooting on August 3rd. Date that can be written 3/8, like 38. That movie poster, Murder by Numbers, the E's changed to a 3, the B's changed to an 8. 3-8, Murder by Numbers. Oddessa, Texas is even more interesting. 107, 109, 46. Shooting, 107, 109, 46. With regards to the 46, most police are controlled by Freemasonry worldwide. The Masonic motto is Order Out of Chaos. Chaos is 46. Ordo Ab Cow 86. And movie theater. They arrest him in a movie theater. You see the 183? Order Out of Chaos is also 183. It's also 78, like the date numerology. Coincidentally. Oddessa, Texas is 33 as well. Seems to always show up. Police, federal, masonry, secrecy, order. They're all 33. This shooting was on the 102nd Meridian West, another number that connects to police. You know, the first headline that came out, it said, 1 dead, at least 10 wounded in shootings in Oddessa, Texas. Police say, keywords, according to the police. And don't forget, police worldwide practice active shooter drills. They practice them in public places, including movie theaters, malls, schools. Where was the shooter arrested today? A movie theater? Look at this shot right here. Police officer off Highway 191 between Oddessa and Midland. This is where the shooting was going on, right? They even mentioned it here in the article, 191. 191, active shooter equals 191. What a perfect place for an active shooter. One more reason we should disarm America. And also in the reporting, there was an active shooting situation going on in the area between the cities of Midland and Oddessa, Texas, according to Devin Sanchez, a spokesman for the city of Oddessa. There are 10 confirmed injuries, possibly up to 20 injured, Sanchez said. There was one person confirmed dead, he said. One of those shot is a law enforcement officer, but it is unclear if the officer is injured or dead or applying catch-up. That name there, Devin Sanchez. Strangely enough, 58 and 59, just like Freemasonry. Fraternal 58. Today's date has 58 numerology as well. Going on around Highway 191. Active shooter 191. That initial report of 10 injured, 1 dead, 10-1, 101, Midland, TX 101, Assassin 101. Don't get me started on the October 1st shooting in Vegas. Don't get me started. Casino 101, Mandalay Bay Casino 101. How many did they say were killed? Was it 58? 58 days from the governor's birthday. If I remember right, his birthday was August 5th. I think he was 58 years old at the time, too. And this comes on the 243rd day of the year while the nation's 243 years old. You know, the CIA always hard at work. I remember Truman, who signed the CIA into existence, wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post a month after JFK's assassination, where the shooter was found in a theater, like today's shooter in Texas. And he said the CIA should be gutted to nothing more than an information gathering agency. Now, why would he write that? Seemed there was some funny business with that shooting of JFK in Texas. Seemed like he wasn't too happy with the CIA. So, you should be convinced by now that it's time to disarm America. And for further evidence of why, last night it was reported that there was a shooting at a high school football game in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, AL, like you'd write on an envelope, 33. The story came from the police. They said the victims were aged 15 to 18. What's 15 plus 18? Is it 33? And this happened at the football game between Williamson and LaFleur. LaFleur's 37 like shooting. Williamson's 46 like shooting. It happened at Ladd Peebles Stadium. Wonder if he's a relative of Mario Van Peebles. But anyway, Ladd Peebles Stadium 107, shooting 107. Today, the next day, Oddessa, Texas 107. I wrote a book. At first I wrote the chapter on mass shootings by the numbers. And I made it purposefully 107 pages long. But then the Stoneman Douglas shooting happened by the numbers. So my chapter grew. But it's just a number that shows up again and again. Last year, there was a shooting at Rains High School, August 25th, 2019, at a football game. Notice Rains High School, 109 like shooting. They reported at that shooting that there were 4 shots in the fourth quarter, which gave me a good chuckle. I think that video's still up. I was calling for the disarmament of America last August of 2019. And I was just as serious then, as serious as cancer. Let's see. And just for kicks, Sirhan in the news, who assassinated Robert Kennedy. One more reason we need to take away the guns. Robert Kennedy was saying disarm America. Notice the shooting yesterday, or not the shooting, excuse me, the stabbing of Sirhan yesterday in prison happened at 2:21 p.m. local. They're calling him by his 3-part name, which is not typical. They normally just refer to him as Sirhan, but his full name is interesting. Sirhan Bishara Sirhan is 317, the 66th prime. Sirhan 66. Robert Kennedy 66. Remember, Robert Kennedy died on 6/6, June 6th. And then that 221 time is stand out, the Bavarian Illuminati 221. And from Sirhan's birthday to the stabbing was his 165th day of his age. Happened yesterday, a date with 57 numerology. Notice Scottish Rites 165, 57, 78. Sirhan 78, Kennedy 78. Of course, JFK was assassinated in the middle of Dealey Plaza, named after a Scottish Rite Freemason, just like Washington, D.C. is named after George Washington, the 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. Same patterns all over the place. So, I'm sure before long the shooter's name will be out. It'll fit the riddle. And want to send a special thank you to YouTube for all their censorship. Want to send a special thank you to the police and federal government who continue to conduct drills and report them as real tragedies. Send another special thank you to the news that makes it all seem so real. And one last thank you to the trolls, because where would we be without you? All right, Truth Seeker, remember, always believe what you're told, never question authority, and don't think for yourself. Until next time.